Hello and welcome to this video on human resources. So, a quick reminder that the Human Resources Department within a business is responsible for managing the workforce. And in this video, we're going to look at how the Human Resources Department might monitor the performance of the workforce with a view to improving competitiveness of the business in the future, getting that workforce to make the business perform better. So what is the link between staff performance and the competitiveness or the successfulness of a business? And remembering that HR, the Human Resources Department, are responsible for the staff performance. So if the HR performance is strong, then this will link well with efficiency. If the workers are more productive, that will improve efficiency, which should drive down unit costs, increasing profitability. If the workforce can handle large orders and are efficient, then this may increase the capacity that the business might have. Again, there might be a link with quality to do with training. And finally, customer service. Customer service may be improved if the HR performance is strong. So lots of ways we can link the performance of the workforce to various aspects of the business's performance and the overall business success. In this video, we need to understand how the Human Resources Department might monitor the performance of the workforce using 4 calculations: labour productivity, labour turnover, labour retention, and absenteeism. And we need to think about how the business might use these calculations, better understand them to make business decisions. So let's start off with productivity. Productivity, as we looked at last year, measures the relationship between inputs into the production process and the resultant output. So for example, output per worker or hour of labor, output per hour, output per machine, unit cost. In this video, we're going to focus on labor productivity, the output of the workforce. This is the first one that we need to take down. So labor productivity measures output per worker per time period. And we calculate it using the formula output per period, so the number of units produced in a given time period, divided by the average number of staff for that period. So for example, if the total output in a period is 100,000 units per week, and there are 2,000 workers on average for that week, what is the labor productivity? What is the output per worker? Well, it's simply 100,000 divided by 2,000, so 50 units per worker per week. And so the business can measure the performance of their workforce by looking at labor productivity. How efficiently are our workers producing products? Now, what might influence the level of productivity? Well, the level of training that the staff have will influence the level of productivity, how efficiently they can produce products in a given time period, how motivated the staff are, how keen they are to do the job, and different types of motivation that the business might use. The quality of the tools and machinery might have an impact on how much each worker can produce in a certain time period. Again, the quality of the raw materials that they're working with. So again, this might reduce the amount of time on wasted, rejected products, which has a negative impact on how much output each worker is producing. And finally, how the workforce is organized. So if it's a very efficient method of production, maybe using just-in-time or Kaizen techniques, then that organization of production will have an impact on how much each worker is able to produce over a certain time period.